It is the Nike Memorial Day Classic 16 and under championship game. It is underway. A battle of St. Louis, a battle of Charlotte. PSB Elite, they are out of Charlotte. They're in possession with the white tops and the black pants. Bradley Beal Elite, the St. Louis Eagles, they are all in the gray with the navy numbers trimmed in red. Jackson Threadgill goes left, pass shot in and stolen, knocked out of bounds. Philip Russell in with the hustle. Checking the lineups for you. It is Cameron Fletcher, Philip Russell, Caleb Love, Devin Harris, and Luke Kasubski. A 3-ball. C.J. Huntley, long, no good. Rebound, hit the floor, picked up, and it's going to be recovered, and here comes Fletcher. Fletcher scoops it up ahead. Kasubski, lap, good. Luke Kasubski, his first field goal. It's 2-0. Well, St. Louis Eagles and the PSB Elite playing for the 16 and under championship. One more game here on court 4. It'll be the 17 and under championship. Huntley back to the basket, put it on the floor. Miles drives, floating up off the window. It bounced, no good. Rebound is going to be scored down and brought down by the Eagles, and here they come in transition. Up ahead, drive, kick to the corner as Russell. Open, Kasubski, a 3, good. Tickling that twine from beyond the long line. A 3-ball by Luke Kasubski out of Chaminade High School. So here's Booth. Booth with the right hand dribble belt high, hands it off to Miles. He shoots it over to Huntley. The St. Louis faithful across the way where their bench chanting defense. There's a drive up off of the window. No, rebound is going to be ripped down, and now here comes Devin Harris. Harris gets it up ahead. Long lead pass, scooping layup. Good, give me get some butter with that roll. Cameron Fletcher out of Ashawn with the layup. They're off to a 7-0 lead. So now here's Miles. Miles picked up defensively by Russell. Hands it off, then they swing it to Huntley. Kicks it back now. Booth. Booth to Threadgill. A 3 on the way. Threadgill, no good. Rebound is going to come off. Here comes Kasubski. Kasubski going to drive to the right of the lane. Shovel cut. Over now. Back. Fletcher. Jumper. No. Foul. And now going to the free throw line, it will be Cameron Fletcher. As you can see with a beautiful layup. Fletcher out of Ashawn High School. Ashawn got a couple of state championships to their record in basketball. Free throw good by Fletcher. So right now, 8-0 lead for Bradley Beal Elite and the St. Louis Eagles. Second free throw is good. Fouled on the three-point attempt. 9-0 quickly. Talked to Coach Harrison of PSB. He was worried about if they were getting low on steam. Not the start maybe they wanted through the first 2.5 minutes. 10-0. So here's Booth. Booth walks it into the forecourt, across the timeline, and spins it over to the left now to Threadgill. Threadgill gets the screen. Threadgill hesitates, gets to the foul line. Jumper, it is short, no good. He chased down the rebound. Threadgill has it, and peels it back out. He's worked on defensively by Love. Coach Brandon Gilmore of this Bradley Beal Elite squad imploring his team for a defensive effort. 3 minutes gone by. Booth got around the screen. Get that shot out of here. Sent away. Kasubski comes a long lead pass up ahead. Fletcher dunked it home on the break. Cameron Fletcher with a booming dunk. 12-0, and Coach Harrison and PSB has to call a timeout. 12-0 start and a booming slam dunk on the break by Cameron Fletcher. As you take a look at our SUV TV instant replay, caught it in stride, a beautiful pass from Luke Kasubski. So a quick 12-0 start. Joel Hilsman, glad that you're with us. The SUV PSBSportsTV.com, wherever you are, phone, tablet, desktop, laptop, or on in the smart TV. Here's Miles going to walk it into the forecourt. How do they respond now out of the timeout? We've seen PSB Elite a number of times. The other night, they had to play back-to-back games. So we'll see now if they have the legs. Huntley, they're in a championship game. You know if you get this far, fatigue is going to be a factor. Miles, three, top of the key, bottom of the net. Kennedy Miles cracks the seal, and now finally points on the board. A 12-0 start, put back off the window, scoring good, swooping in Devin Harris. Harris out of Parkway Central with the offensive rebound and second chance opportunity, and cashes it in, 14-3. 4 minutes gone by as we go under 12 minutes in this first half. Two 16-minute halves. Around the screen, looked in, shot the passing lane, he cooked it. Steele, Fletcher, up, dunked it home on the break. Caleb Love, a booming hammer dunk. 16-3. Bradley Beal Elite and the St. Louis Eagles wreaking havoc right now on PSB. And this squad has been winning games very, very, very handily throughout the Nike Memorial Day Classic. And I'm talking about the St. Louis Eagles. The 16 and under squad put it on the floor. Out of control, but now goes in the corner. Looks to get it into Russell. Russell now feeds it in to Harris. Turns, dunked it. No, he missed it. Smith gets the rebound and secures it. Outlets it now to Booth. Booth up ahead to Miles. Miles to Bennett Smith, who caught it. Bennett goes up and scores. Bennett Smith now was not afraid. Took on all comers and goes in and scores. Harris has been very, very active now for Bradley Beal Elite, the St. Louis Eagles, 16-5. Here's Russell. Russell pops it out to the top to Love. Love flying in. Kazupski open corner three, bottom. Ring up another three ball for Luke Kazupski. Kazupski now has given them a 14-point lead, 19-5. Booth worked on by Kazupski. Kazupski defensively is very long. Smith puts it on the floor. Worked on by Fletcher. Picked up the dribble. Looks. No one's coming to the ball. He's just sitting there pivoting and spinning and nothing to do. And a 5 count. Poor offensive execution from PSB right there. Substitutions now. Brazil, Robinson, Artis, and Cabo will check in for PSB. Catchings will check in now. Jace Catchings out of Liberty High. Number 10 is in for the St. Louis Eagles. Also into the contest, Marcus Fitzgerald out of Nashville, Tennessee. Fitzgerald around the screen. Fitzgerald, the lefty, floats it up. No. Rebound comes down to C.J. Huntley. He secures it and gives it to Shamon Artis. Artis comes across the timeline, spins it to the right side, now holds it. Cobble. One way and the other. Now gives it to Artis. Artis drives, now back out. Pass tip in the passing lane was Marcus Fitzgerald. You've seen early on in the early moments the St. Louis Eagles, the Bradley Beal Elite squad, they are in the passing lanes. Getting tips and deflections. 19-5. Robinson, the trigger man, inbounds it to Brazil. Brazil hesitates. Now he goes behind the back. 9.5 to go. Brazil, one way and the other. Now going to go. Kicks it out. Open. Robinson, a three. Good. Luke Robinson, a three ball. 19-8 now. Bradley Beal Elite off to an electrifying start, especially behind the shooting of Luke Kazupski. Drive, lost it on the way up, and it will be baseline out of bounds. 19-8, 9:03 to go first half. Substitutions now, more of them. Harrison Vickers into the contest, number 11 for Bradley Beal Elite and the St. Louis Eagles. And also into the contest, number 23, Lamonte Doherty. Spins it to the right side, gets it in, cross, back out, Fitzgerald, extra pass to Love. Love goes to the baseline, pulls the jumper and hits. Caleb Love out of Christian Brothers, looking very nice. His second field goal. It's 21-8. Love made his move. He's been very decisive with what he's done so far. Spins it to the corner. Brazil blows right by him. Layup good. Adam Brazil. Will PSB need to find some points from other sources, like Cobble and Robinson in Brazil, if fatigue indeed is a factor for them? They played at the same time. Jumper is deflected. Artis gets the rebound. Here comes Artis in transition. Artis gets it up ahead. Brazil stops. A three on the way. Short. Rebound. Huntley put it back up and in. C.J. Huntley. And now are they making a push? 21-12. Bradley Beal now with Love. Love now gives it back out to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald turned and looked at Coach Gilmore. So Love, a deep three. In and out, no. Tip, rebound. Robinson gets the rebound now for PSB. Robinson puts it on the floor with the right-hand dribble. Skips it up ahead. Cobble open, a three. Good! He routed it right on down the milk crate. Oh, well, Cobble, and a timeout call by Bradley Beal and the St. Louis Eagles. The PSB crowd, they begin to roar. It's 21-15. I think they've kind of settled down in this contest. But, man, Luke Kasubke got him off to a great start. Cobble, a three ball. They may have to reach. We've seen a little bit more of PSB Elite since they've been here on court 4, but they may need some extra scoring. But Bradley Beal, they are deep. Caleb Love now with 4 points, and now Luke Kasubke, as I mentioned, off to the hot start with 8 points. The PSB crowd to the left urging them on. The St. Louis Eagles squad, they're 15 and under, got boat raced earlier here on this court, but they're still here in support of the 16 and unders as they are playing for the title, and the trophies are on the table across the way. High-low action, gets it in, drive, back out. Now here's Doherty. Doherty lost it, and a turnover. Not what you wanted out of the timeout. Cobble had it poked away from behind by Doherty. 7:20 to go, 21-15. Looking, inbound now, and it comes over to Brazil. Put it on the floor and kick it out. Uh-oh, maybe an over or back. Artis, yep, his foot was over there, over and back. So unable to use the turnover that came after the timeout from the St. Louis Eagles. Caleb Love, I was checking him out. He had on the all-red Jordans, but obviously something didn't feel right, so he's going and changing them on the bench. Kasubke passes it off. Here's Catching, a three, good, off the bench, into the scorebook. Jace Catching out of Liberty High School. Drops home a triple, ends the run, 24-15. Brazil, one way and the other. Good hedge defense shown by Vickers. Go back in the corner to Huntley. Robinson cuts, jumper, good, Luke Robinson. Big points here from Luke. It's 24-17. Foul, whistle, down low. 7-point game, 24-17. Never seen anybody take off Jordan 11s and put on something else. The Jordan 11s is just the hoopers shoot. Oh my goodness. Patent leathers, but obviously something didn't feel right for Love, so we changed them. Vickers, no good on the free throw. Harrison Vickers out of Chaminade. He'll get one more. The lefty goes through his free throw routine and puts it in. Good. 25-17, and now full court pressure from the St. Louis Eagles and Bradley Beal Elite. And that caused a turnover in the front court. 6:04 to go. Gilmore, the head coach, Marlene Johnson, the assistant there. So here's Fitzgerald looking at a zone defense now. Over to Kasubke. 3-ball. Off. Rebound is going to be come down. Luke Robinson. Robinson with legs and life. Robinson gets it up to Cobble. Cobble to Artis. Artis put it on the floor. Peel back. Goes back to Robinson underneath in the corner. Open. Brazil. A 3. Good. He stripped it. Adam Brazil. So Coach Harrison now using this second unit to knock down shots. Brazil's got 5. Robinson's got 5. Cobble's got 3. That's 13 points right there coming from your reserves. And 13 of your 20 coming from off the bench. Jumper, no good. Artis gets the rebound. PSB now trying to push. In transition, Artis. Artis now puts it on the floor with the left hand. He gives it off. Robinson. Robinson going to drive all the way with a layup. Scoring. Luke Robinson has 7 points. 25-22. 4:50 to go. Right now is Harrison and the coaching staff stealing minutes. The points coming off of the bench. The depth of PSB. How about that? Fitzgerald spins it over now. Here's catching in the paint. Turns out to Fletcher. Over, catching, 3, on line, short, put back, Fletcher, no, got his own board, up off the window, no, there's a lid on it now. Vickers, rebound, foul on the floor. Philip Russell and Devin Harris get ready to check back in for Bradley Bell Elite and the St. Louis Eagles. Now, they do have the size advantage, I will say now, with Cameron Fletcher and Devin Harris. It puts a lot on Bennett Smith and C.J. Huntley. Right now, they both are not on the floor at the same time. Baseline, out of bound, inbound. Get it underneath, up and in, and scores. Off the bench quickly and right back into the scorebook. Devin Harris, his second field goal. Harris out of Parkway Central High School. Brazil shoots it across now to Artis. 27-22. 5-point game as we come up on 4 minutes to go first half. Joel Hillsman, glad that you are with us. The SUVTV.com's coverage of the 16 and under championship game of the Nike Memorial Day Classic. Swanee Sports Academy, Swanee, Georgia. Robinson, no good. No good again. Kasubski gets the rebound now for Bradley Bell Elite. 3:48. Gives it now on the left side. Here's Philip Russell. Russell gets it down low. Inside to Harris. Up, no. Tip out of bounds. And it goes to PSB Elite. (27-22). Artis inbounds it. Brazil now will walk it up the floor slowly with 3:35. Threadgill open off the bench. Splashes home a 3. Jackson Threadgill. He got some rest, and now he comes and busts a 3. It's a 2-point game. 27-25. The bench got him back in this thing. Kasubke a 3, bottom of the net. Hey, look, if Kasubke and Threadgill want to have a shootout, I'm all for it. I'm absolutely all for it. Kasubke now with 11 in the game. He's hit 3 triples. 30-25. 3:01. Brazil spins and turns between the rings. Gives it off now, and here comes Robinson. Robinson drives on Kasubke up off the window, and count it, and the foul. It's a score, and one more for Luke Robinson. Well, how about that? Did you put that boy in there for 9 points off the bench in key moments of the first half? As we take a look at our SUV TV instant replay, took the contact from Kasubke and scores. Robinson, free throw, short, no good. 30-27, 2:45. Now here comes Russell into the forecourt. Russell spins it to Kasubke. Kasubke's pass is stolen. Artis on the break. Artis all the way. Look, get that shot out of here. Caleb Love with a massive beatdown block. Up ahead now. Here comes Russell. Russell pulls the 3. Good. Philip Russell, a 3-ball. Caleb Love, I guess that's why he changed the shoes. Good gracious. Now here comes Brazil. Brazil now with the left hand dribble. Worked on defensively by Russell. Moves to the right, gets the screen. goes right on top of it. Another screen set from Smith. Whirling dervish. Smith catches it in the middle. They collapse on him. He turns. He holds. On the cut. Brazil. Layup. No. Rebound off to Caleb Love. Love kicks it up the head to Kazupski. Kazupski in the corner. Open. Russell. Three. Hill of the rim. No. Rebound comes off. Robinson gets it. Robinson now skips it up ahead. Threadgill. Stop. 18-footer. Good. Jackson. Threadgill. He has 5. 33-29. 95 seconds first half. Buckle up, the 16 and under championship of the Nike Memorial Day Classic. Wants to be a good one. Kasubke, your three. Give me the hot sauce. Give me the hot sauce, Luke Kasubke. His 4th triple of the game in this half. He is on absolute fire. 36-29. Brazil now holds it with the left hand dribble. He goes around the screen. Kasubke shies out on him. Robinson goes driving. Robinson up, took contact, out of bounds. A turnover. My God almighty. Luke Kasubke. Woo. Kasubke is, man. All right then, player. I hear you. 14 points. And he is shooting the absolute cover off of the basketball. 36-29. Spins it to Kasubke. You might want to close out on him now. Love has it. Gives it back to the top. Russell looking at the zone defense. Love open three. No good. Rebound comes to Bennett Smith under a minute to go with 48 seconds. Brazil into the forecourt with the right-hand dribble. He's asking Artis to come and get it. Caleb Love is eyeing a steal. Gives it to Artis. Artis now holds. He's worked on by Russell. Kicks it back out to Brazil with 37 seconds. Artis drives. Took contact. Foul. Russell didn't like it. Russell thought he had good defense. 32 and 6/10 seconds. Man. Artis now, Shimon Artis will go to the free throw line for PSB Elite. Artis had 3 points earlier in the semifinals today. Split the free throws. 36-30. What was it? 8-0, 10-0, 12-0, and one, I think 12-0, yeah. And they got it all the way down to 2. It's at 6 now. I mean, it was some serious boat race action going on. Goes around the screen, stops, feeds it in the corner, open. Fletcher showed the range. Cameron Fletcher, a 3-ball. He is showing that range. Push it back out to 9. Clock stopped with 2 seconds remaining in the first half. What do you draw up here? Robinson looks. Threadgill catches, corner, fading away a 3. No, we are at the end of the first half. Bradleyville Elite, the St. Louis Eagles, 39. PSB Elite, 30 at the half.
He'll come off the double screen to the left. Oh, and wide open underneath.
Sexton gonna step back, fade away 3.
Oh, my goodness!
Colin Sexton!
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson, makes his way around one tight. Now hustling in toward the lane and throws it down! That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson. Trent, off balance jumper.
Nails it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr. And oh my goodness, that's how you end the game, folks.
live from Court 4 at the Swanee Sports Academy of the Nike Memorial Day Classic. It is the 16 and under championship game between the Bradley Beal Elite St. Louis Eagles and PSB Elite. Second half is underway. Bradley Beal, they are in the gray tops, gray bottoms, navy numbers, and they're outlined in red. PSB in the white tops and the black pants. 39-30, the high man in the first half, Luke Kasubke, 14 points, and Cameron Fletcher had 10 for Bradley Beal. For PSB, it's been a balanced effort, but man, bench points have been key. 9 points, Luke Robinson to lead them off the bench. There's a corner three, good. Fletcher is showing that range. He has 13 points now in the contest. 5 points for Brazil off the bench. Cabo had 3 off the bench. Artis had 1 off the bench. The bench points vital right now for PSB. Smith, Threadgill, Miles, Booth, and Huntley, the 5 on the floor that started for PSB. Fletcher, Kasubke, Harris, and Russell, the 5 on the floor. Kasubke with the steal for Bradley Beal along with Caleb Love. Up ahead, layup, rolled off, tip, no. Rebound, Fletcher, he peels it back out. Fletcher's got good size and he can put it on the floor and drive, and Huntley fouls him. Let me do that a little cleaner for you. Russell, Love, Cameron Fletcher, Kasubke. There is a change. I knew I saw a change. Harris, Parkway Central on the floor. 42-30, first free throw, no good from Cameron Fletcher. Second one is good, he split them. 43-30, that was his first missed free throw. He's 4 or 5 from the line today and has 14 points. A minute and a half gone by, second half. Hands it off now to Miles. Miles to Smith. Smith to Threadgill off the screen. Steps in. Jumper. Threadgill, no. Love contested it. Love is nice and got long arms and athletic. Miles drives and scores. Kennedy Miles, he has 5 points. Lead pushed out to 11. It was up to 12 at one point. It was a 12-0 start to the game. Huntley with the foul. Trouble for C.J. Huntley, his third foul. 14-02, substitution now. Luke Robinson has to come in for Huntley. That's going to hurt the size of PSB because Fletcher and Harris are solid. They went to Doherty a little bit off the bench, but not much. Man, come on, man. Come on. His 5th three out of the corner, Luke Kasubke. Miles open, 3. Side iron, rebound, skied for him, brought down by Russell. Russell gets it up ahead to Love. Here comes Caleb. Caleb gonna hesitate. Caleb driving up. Ball was knocked away from behind. He put it up, no. Smith gathers the rebound. Now he gives it off, and now here comes Robinson. Robinson into the forecourt. Lead pass to Miles. Miles up off the window. No, he was fouled. He'll get 2 free throws. Luke Kasubke has 5 threes in the contest. Miles at the free throw line. Kennedy Miles. He has 5 points in the game. First free throw is up and in good. Miles finished with 6 points in the semifinal victory over the Arkansas Heat Elite. Miles, one more. It's good. So we made them both. 7 points. Trailing by 12. Love will walk it into the forecourt for the St. Louis Eagles and Bradley Beal Elite. They have the 12-point lead. Caleb Love with 4 points in that first half. He's operating it now out between the rings. Goes between the legs. He's worked on by Miles. Goes to the right. Drive. Love all the way. Layup good. He was in control. He was in attack mode. And he got going downhill, and he scored. 48-34. 3 minutes gone. Second half. Robinson dribbles it up across the timeline with the right hand. Dribble, belt high, drive. Robinson up. Good. Luke Robinson has been very big. He's in double figures now with 11. On the attack, Luke Robinson. 48-36. Love will come back down there. Here's Miles. Let's see if he tries to attack him again. The screen now is set and given by Harris. Gives it back to Fletcher. Robinson put his hand in there. Fletcher, jab step, put it on the floor, moves to the right, bumped off, offensive foul. I like the tenacity from Fletcher a little bit too much. Vashon High School in St. Louis, Missouri. They have been on SUV TV. Big upset victory 2 years ago. Well, quote unquote, air quote, upset victory of Wheeler season ago. In the Holiday Hoops Giving, which is on SUV TV. What is it on SUV TV? I know if it's not, all broadcasts aren't created equal. Love on the steal, lost it on the way up. They wanted to foul. Miles got it taken away. Inside a steal, Russell gets to the Love, he dunks it. 14-point game, 50-36. Booth now worked on by Kasupki. Kasupki gives it off, and now here's Threadgill. Threadgill worked on by Love. 50-36. Love is going to be special. You can see it in his frame and his build and his skill set. Gives it off. Passing lane shot and a foul by Luke Kasupki. Kasupki with the foul. Kasupki. 11:25 to go. Inside the Swanee Sports Academy in Swanee, Georgia, Gwinnett County, northeast suburb of Atlanta. For those of you out in St. Louis and the Missouri area, glad that you were with us. The SUVTV.com. And you in the Charlotte area, Mecklenburg County, Burlington. Oh, on the back cut, got away with it. Smith turns, jumper, back iron, off the glass, no good. Rebound ripped down by Fitzgerald, and a foul is called. Foul called on Luke Robinson. .11:04 to go. Marcus Fitzgerald is into the contest. He'll bring it up. The point guard out of Nashville, Tennessee, and Brentwood Academy. 11 minutes to go. Second half, 14-point advantage for the Eagles. Fletcher underneath, up, count it, and the foul. The hoop and the harm for Cameron Fletcher. He is having an outstanding basketball game. We take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. He completes the three-point play. Cameron Fletcher, man, having a nice game. 14, 16, 17 points. And now a foul called on Kennedy Miles. 5 team fouls now. 10:49 to go. The bonus is 10, and it's the 1-and-1. So now here comes Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald walks it across the timeline with the right-hand dribble. Now spins it over to Love. Love has it into the contest. Jace catching. He's popped over there to that corner. Here comes the screen set now by Big Harris. Drive. Love off the window. No. Follow. Rebound is going to be ripped down by Threadgill. Jackson Threadgill. Long outlet pass to Smith. Smith on the break. Left. Go! Threadgill has been an outstanding outlet passer. Bennett Smith, his second field goal. 53-38. So now Fitzgerald will peel it back and go between the legs. He's worked on by Booth. Going to drive and blow right by him with the left hand and a foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Marcus Fitzgerald, as I mentioned, out of Nashville, Tennessee, and Brentwood Academy. Them in Innsworth like to go and do battle. Them in Montgomery Bell. McCallie also, as you take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. Bennett Smith with the layup, and then, of course, acknowledge the passer. And a fine outlet pass from Jackson Threadgill. First free throw by Fitzgerald is good. That's his first points of the game. The lead is ballooning up now, 54-38. Bradley Bill and the St. Louis Eagles looking to take firm command of it. 10:02 to go. Second free throw, good. 55-38. 10 minutes to go. Brazil into the contest. He's worked on by Fitzgerald. Brazil now hands it off. Here's Cobble. Cobble got it knocked away. Out of bounds. Artis Smith, Cobble, Brazil, and Robinson, the 5 on the floor for PSB. Fitzgerald, Vickers, Kasupke, catching, and Fletcher, the 5 on the floor for St. Louis. A drive. Luke Robinson goes and scores. He has 13 in the contest. He's played very well. Trailing by 15. Fitzgerald a 3. Short, no good. Rebound hit the floor. Brazil has it. Kasupke reaching. Brazil over to Robinson. Robinson drives up. Count it. And the foul. Luke Robinson has played ball today. It's the hoop and the horn for Luke Robinson. 15 points in the contest. SUV TV instant replay. Catching got there just a shade late. Yeah, good call on block. Robinson at the free throw line. Man, has he been big off the bench today? Free throw good. 55-43. It's still a double-digit 12-point lead for the St. Louis Eagles and Bradley Beal. Marcus Fitzgerald now has it in possession. At the point guard spot. Drives. Up off the window with the left hand. No. Tip back. It rolled off. No. I'm being shielded. I can't see. And Smith gets the rebound. Pulls it out. Up ahead now is this Cobble. Yeah, jumper. Rushed it. Luke Robinson, great effort. And it's out of bounds. Robinson with the great effort. Great camera work down there by Tanea, our wonderful camera. But Robinson in the hustle. SUV TV instant replay going to come right in your living room. Look at Luke. See, he had given up on it. Had catching. Catching had given up on it. You saw Luke eye it down. That's why all broadcasts are not created equal. And one, Luke Robinson. He's a man on a mission. He is possessed right now. 55-45, and that forces the St. Louis Eagles of Bradley Beal Elite to call a timeout. The foul is on Lamonte Doherty. 55-45, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points, 18 in the game for Luke Robinson. SUV instant replay, timeout. A Nike Memorial Day Classic, the SUVTV.com. The PSB crowd section right over here to the left, urging Luke on. Luke has found something, hasn't he? Jackson Threadgill has 5. It's all about Luke Robinson right now in the championship. 18 points. He's shooting to try and complete a 3-point play. It would actually be his second 3-point play the harder way in a row. Goes through his free throw routine, blows it. He's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. All 3 free throws have came when he's had the opportunity for the 3-point play. 10-point game, 8:50 to go. Kasupke puts it on the floor. Back out now to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald holds it, looks, puts it on the floor with the left hand. Now he goes between the legs. Now he's going to stop, move to the middle, back to the right with the right hand. Open Kasupke, a 3. Man, Luke Kasupke is like Frank Red Hot. I put that on everything. He is on fire. His 6th triple of the game. Good gracious. Sheesh. Down low, Robinson up, foul. Offensive foul called on Luke Robinson. How about you just rip all 6 of those threes for Luke Kasupke together? Gives it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald now and a 13-point lead for the St. Louis Eagles. Have they weathered the storm from PSB? The storm was caused by Luke Robinson. Fitzgerald hesitates, drives, up, shot good. Nice drive by Marcus Fitzgerald. That's his first field goal of the game. Lead back out now to 15. Fatigue is a factor for any team when you make it to the championship round, no doubt about it. I don't know how much fatigue, though. If I had to guess, PSB would be a little bit more fatigued. Long 3, good. Adam Brazil. I know one thing, though. The bench is going to have to uplift them, and man, has it been uplifting. Robinson and Brazil off that bench have been vital. 8 points for Brazil off the bench, 18 points for Robinson. But a nice drive and score by Marcus Fitzgerald. Back-to-back field goals for Fitzgerald. He has 6 points. Robinson, whirling dervish spin, couldn't get it to go. Kabuski gets the rebound. Kasubki, long lead pass up to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald, hesitation, lost it on the floor. They fight for it. Robinson in there scrapping, out of bounds, and it'll go to PSB with 6:51 to go. So now here comes Jackson Threadgill. They only go 9 deep now. This PSB. $11 deep they go with Bradley Beal and St. Louis. Those two bodies make a difference there. Coach Harrison egging on his team. Robinson will take a blow. Man, does he deserve it. 62-48. Inbound to Brazil. Brazil moves this way, angles and goes between the legs. He has the right hand dribble belt high. Artist catches it at the high post. Spins outside. Capel, open three. No, skipped off the rim. They fight for the rebound. Brazil gets it underneath. And let's see, a whistle foul called on who? Foul called on Brazil of PSB, his third. 14-point advantage. 8th team foul. You have to get 10 to get to the bonus, and it's just the 1-and-1. Fitzgerald has done very well in his run on the floor at the point guard spot when Russell has not been on. Fitzgerald out of Brentwood Academy in Nashville. He's picked up by Kennedy Miles. Shook him up, drives to the left. Fitzgerald lost it out of bounds. Will stay with Bradley Beal Elite. Luke Kasubski. The scorebook reads like this: 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Up, tip, dunk, no. Artist comes away with it. Artist with the left-hand dribble. Artist now across the timeline. 6 minutes to go. Threadgill, a three, badly missed. Threadgill has not been on tonight in this championship game. He only has 5 points. Open, three, Vickers, good. Harrison Vickers. The southpaw drops in a triple. 65-48, the lead now is at 17. Vickers out of Chaminade High School. 5:35 to go. Clock working against PSB at the moment, and they have to make a push. Brazil open a three, good. Adam Brazil coming up big. He has 11 in the contest. I don't know if it's enough, but I got to believe they're going to make a push. But Bradley Beal and the St. Louis Eagles might be too tough. Fitzgerald now brings it into the full court with the left-hand dribble. He goes around the screen, double screen set. Oh, Fitzgerald, get nifty. Put it up left hand. Oh, beautiful move. Marcus Fitzgerald has came to life at the point guard spot. 8 points. Artist, long three, good. Shamon Artist, his first field goal. 67-54. The thing you wonder with fatigue, especially with a good jump shooting team, this late, are the legs there? 67-54. Catching, saves it across the way. Catching, gonna come across the lane with the right hand. No good. Artist tips it. Here they come in transition. Artist now bounce pass up to Miles. Miles all the way, took the contact, goes up. No. Artist comes away with the rebound. They go to the ground. They fight for it. Artist and Darty in there. Jump ball call. PSB ball, get the arrow. So Coach Gilmore has seen enough. 4:20 to go, 67-54. And Love, Fletcher, and Harris are checking back into the contest. He's going to leave Kasubki out there, and he's going to leave Fitzgerald out there. Fitzgerald has been absolutely dynamite here in this second half. He has 8 points, all of them in the second half, and he's had 3 drives at critical moments of the game. Miles, inbound pass to Cabell. Now here comes Artist. Artist attacks, foul line jumper, good. Back-to-back field goals for Shamon Artist. 11-point game. 4 minutes in a Nike Memorial Day Classic 16 and under championship game. Court 4 from Swanee Sports Academy in Swanee, Georgia. The PSB crowd now imploring some defense. Love drives. Love out of control. Lost it. Threadgill has it. They've got numbers 3-on-1. Artist behind the back. Threadgill, get that shot out of here. Kasubke blocked it. Miles followed it up and finished it. It's down to 9. Kasubke, man. Good night almighty. Coach Gilmore very upset, yelling at the ref wanting the foul, and a hand check called out there. Coach Gilmore is very close to getting a technical. Gilmore is very upset. He just bounced the ball very hard and then fired it over at the coach. At the referee. Lenient right there. 9 team fouls. Mr. Ref just looked up at the clock. 3:20. 67-58. Love has it. He's worked on by Miles where they begin to keep away. Drive up. No. Huntley gets the recovery. Huntley gets it up to Threadgill. Threadgill going to come. Hesitate. Kasubke beat him to the spot. Back to Artist. Artist looks across the Miles. Traveling violation. With 3 minutes to go. 67-58. I don't know if there's enough time. I don't know. The Bradley Beal bunch is very, very good. Caleb Love has had a couple of drives where he didn't get the call, quite frankly. And Coach Gilmore is still highly upset about it. Inbound, and now here's Love. Love gonna try to throw the alley-oop. No, Huntley got it. Love looking around for another foul. Here comes Booth. Booth in the corner. Threadgill open, a 3. No, rebound. Up, and now here comes Fletcher. Fletcher jumped past the Love. Love back to Fletcher, who's running the floor and dunked it. He missed it. And he swung on the rim. Didn't get a tech. Up ahead, Artist, right wing, in the corner. Miles, a 3, good! Kennedy Miles, a triple. He has came to life here. It's a 6-point game. 2:25 to go. Coach Gilmore is not pleased with the officiating the last couple of trips at all. Kasubke goes baseline, dribbles behind the back, puts it on the floor. They missed a dunk, though, as well. Kasubke, the lane open, foul line jumper. He missed something? My God. Now rebound to Artist. Artist under the floor court. Artist worked on by Love, spins, back open. Booth drives, floats, mid-range jumper, rattled it right on down the milk crate. His first field goal. PSB has cut it to 4. And a timeout is called by Bradley Beal Elite and the St. Louis Eagles. 67-63. 1:56 to go. Coach Gilmore is upset at the officiating. He is all the way out at midcourt, and I'm telling you, he's close. He's very close, and he's asking the ref to come talk to him. I need to be going to commercial. He is upset. He's trying to be calm. His timeout right now is all about the referees. Someone else is running the huddle. 1:56 to go. We're taking a look at the SUV TV instant replay. There's the Miles 3. That was big. Miles upset. Not Miles, excuse me. Gilmore upset. And Mr. Ref, both of them are kind of nonchalant, quite frank. They don't want to hear it. They've been generous. You know I'm all against technicals, but man, that's a long leash they done provided right there. All right. Kasubke inbounds it to Love. Out there with Russell, Harris, and Fletcher. Down the stretch. 4-point game. Bradley Beal has been leading from the beginning. They led 12-0. It's down to 4 with 95 seconds. Love holding, he's worked on by Miles. Miles comes out, a push off by Love. Are they going to start eating the clock? 90 seconds. Yeah, they're going to play keep away. It is Booth, Miles, and there's a foul given. Now, here's the difference. That's the 10th foul. It's 1-1 with 86 seconds. Because they've been calling a lot of the fouls. So now Love will go to the free throw line. Love with 8 points in the game. 1:26 to go, 67-63. It is 1-1. Love, free throw, good. 5-point game. Brantley Beal Elite and the St. Louis Eagles 16 and under desperately trying to hold off a nitty-gritty PSB bunch who, man, they've been picked up by Luke Robinson. Second free throw, no good. Rebound. Man, he just went and swallowed it out of the air. Did Fletcher. Gives it back to Russell. Reached in. Russell got away. They're trying to foul, and they're not calling it. And now there's a foul. The refs, I think, have an attitude. They're calling the second foul and not the first foul. The refs sternly have an attitude. They have actually had an attitude before this game started, if you want me to talk to you about the off-air stuff, but I'm not going to do that. 77 seconds to go. 68-63. Miles has fouled out, and he's upset about it. Love now at the free throw line. He split the last one. He missed the front end of the 1-and-1. 5-point game. Jackson, Threadgill, a three on line. Back iron, no. He's been off in this championship game. Fletcher with the rebound. Tried to throw it off Bennett Smith. The ref, let's see. It will be Bradley Beal ball. Coach Harrison now is going to call a timeout. 66 seconds, 68-63. You're watching the Nike Memorial Day Classic on SUV TV. Joel Hillsman back with you inside Swanee Sports Academy, Swanee, Georgia, Court 4, the 16 and under championship. Bradley Beal Elite inbound, and Threadgill has to come up and foul Luke Kasupski. 68-63. Bradley Beal has been in front the entire game, the St. Louis Eagles. PSB made a push. Got it to 4. It's just the 1-and-1. And this is one of the best shooters I've seen walk in the gym. First one good. He's got 6 threes on the day. Lead now at 6. It's not safe, though. The bench has been absolutely huge for PSB in this contest. Brazil has 11 off the bench. Robinson with 18 off the bench. Capel with 3 off the bench. Free throw, no good. 6-point game. Artist, open, left wing, 3, no, long rebound, chase down in the corner. Russell comes away with it. Russell being worked on, we're under a minute, 53 seconds. Long lead pass, there's Love, Love to Fletcher, Fletcher, showtime dunk. Cameron Fletcher has had a big night. Lead up to 8, that might be it. Showtime again. Russell on the break, Russell off the window, dunked it, Fletcher. Showing out now. 73-63, final 30 seconds, up in the air, lost it. Are they gonna try and show out one more time? Russell gonna come, alley to Love, oop, incomplete. Final 17 seconds. PSB brought it down to 4. They made a push, they've been trailing all night, but Bradley Beal Elite and the St. Louis Eagles are going to win the 16 and under championship of the Nike Memorial Day Classic. We are glad that we were able to bring it to you right here on SUV TV. Let's take a look at some of these numbers. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19 points in the contest for Cameron Fletcher. Caleb Love finished with 9, 2, 4, 6, 8 points for Marcus Fitzgerald. He had a big night. Luke Kasupski. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 18, 20, 21. He had 18 on threes as he hit 6 threes. He was the high. Brazil had 11 for PSB. 3, 5, 7, 9, 12 for Kennedy Miles. He fouled out. 5 for Jackson Threadgill. He had an off night in the championship game. 18 big points off of the bench for Luke Robinson. 3 points off the bench for Will Cobble and Shaman Artist. He had 3, 5, 6, and then 4 points for Bennett Smith. Bradley Beal, they win 73-63, and they are the Nike Memorial Day Classic champs. 17 and under coming up in just a little while to conclude the night right here. The SUVTV.com.